Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and ancient forests, there was a magical lantern known as the Lantern of Liora. This lantern was no ordinary lamp, it held the power to bring light and hope to those who needed it most. Its soft glow could chase away darkness, and its warm light could heal the deepest of wounds. The lantern was cared for by an old woman named Mira, who lived in a cozy cottage on the edge of the village. Mira was known for her kindness and wisdom. Every night, she would place the lantern outside her cottage, letting its light shine across the village and into the forest. One crisp autumn evening, as the leaves turned golden and the nights grew longer, a terrible storm swept through the village. The wind howled, and rain battered the homes, causing many of the villagers to worry about their safety. But amidst the storm, Mira noticed something peculiar. The light of the Lantern of Liora was flickering weakly, as if struggling to stay lit. Alarmed, Mira took the lantern inside and examined it closely. To her dismay, she discovered that the lantern's magical crystal had dimmed, and its light was fading. Without its brilliance, the village would be plunged into darkness, and hope would be lost. Determined to save the lantern and her village, Mira knew she needed to find the Heartstone, a rare gem that could restore the lantern's magic. According to ancient legends, the Heartstone was hidden deep within the Caves of Echoes, guarded by a formidable guardian known as the Shadow Serpent. Mira prepared for her journey with a heavy heart. She packed her warmest cloak, some food, and the lantern, now dim but still glowing faintly. She set out into the storm, guided by the soft light of the lantern and her unwavering resolve. The path to the Caves of Echoes was treacherous. The rain had turned the ground to mud, and the wind made every step a struggle. Yet Mira pressed on, her determination unwavering. She reached the entrance of the caves just as the storm began to subside. The caves were dark and echoey, their walls glistening with dampness. Mira's heart pounded as she ventured deeper into the labyrinthine tunnels. Suddenly, a low growl echoed through the cave, and the Shadow Serpent emerged from the darkness. It was a massive, sleek creature with eyes that glowed like embers and scales that shimmered like shadows. The serpent hissed, "Who dares enter my domain?" Mira stepped forward bravely, holding up the dim lantern. "I seek the Heartstone to restore the Lantern of Liora and bring light back to my village." The serpent's eyes narrowed as it studied Mira. "To prove your worthiness, you must answer this riddle. What shines brightest in the darkest night and warms the coldest heart?" Mira thought for a moment. The answer was clear to her, as she had witnessed it throughout her life. "The answer is love," she said softly. The Shadow Serpent's eyes softened, and it slowly uncoiled, revealing a small, glowing gem nestled among the rocks. "You have answered wisely. Take the Heartstone and restore your lantern." Mira carefully took the Heartstone and made her way back to her village, her path now illuminated by the soft glow of the lantern. When she arrived, she placed the Heartstone into the lantern, and immediately, its light grew bright and warm, filling the village with a comforting glow. The villagers gathered around, their faces lighting up with joy as the lantern's magic spread through the streets. Mira's courage and the power of the Heartstone had saved them from the darkness. From that day on, the Lantern of Liora shone even more brightly, symbolizing hope and resilience. Mira continued to care for the lantern, and the villagers never forgot the lesson they had learned, that even in the darkest of times, love and bravery could light the way. And so, in the village bathed in the warm, magical glow of the Lantern of Liora, everyone lived happily ever after, their hearts forever illuminated by the light of hope and kindness. And they all lived joyfully ever after, guided by the enduring light of love and courage.